Today is July 18th, Wednesday, and we are getting ready to go through an area called Little Current. It's a town called Little Current, a little narrow passageway between the mainland of Ontario and Manitoulin Island. So here they have a swing bridge. It's literally a one-lane swing bridge. It's the only land access to Manitoulin. The only other way to get there is a car ferry from Tobermory. So the bridge here opens every 2 hours, and we are in line with a bunch of boats here. So you can see the boats getting ready. We have to go on the starboard side. The traffic coming the other way will go on the other side. And we've got a whole bunch of boats behind us, all lined up, waiting to go through the opening every 2 hours. We missed the earlier opening by maybe a half an hour, so we had to hang around for a bit. And I think our time is up here pretty soon. So again, we're at Little Current, and this is the Little Current Swing Bridge. It only opens every 2 hours. Actually, it used to open every hour on the top of the hour, and because of maintenance needed, they switched it to 3 times a day, and now it's down to 2 hours. Every other hour it opens. So, and when it opens, as you can see it now, swinging open right now, it only opens for 15 minutes, regardless of how many boats are waiting. So we're trying to get ourselves in the queue here up front. The power cat there at the very front is kind of irritating Karen because they were way in the back and they motored up in front of everybody else. And the trick is here, once you go through, then you try to get on the town docks, and we're going to tie up in the town docks for the couple hours during the day here to get some stuff and then head out. And it's free dockage during the day. If you stay overnight, you got to pay. So the farther up you are in the queue here, the sooner you can get to the dock and get dock space in case it fills up. So you can see the swing bridge opening. Apparently it's the only swing bridge in Canada. A couple cars waiting, and I'm sure tons of boats waiting behind us. It's actually a little bit hard to hold your position while in this narrow area with the wind blowing and the current coming through. There's normally like a really negligible current through here, but if there's wind blowing, that'll drive the current. So we've got a west wind today, fairly steady, 10, 12 knots of wind, and that'll actually blow water through here against us as we go westbound, and you have to deal with that as you're going under the bridge or past the bridge and into the dock area. If the wind was blowing out of the east, then you'd have a current blowing east to west going through here. So very interesting kind of wind-based current system, not at all tidal. Beyond the bridge you can see a cruise ship that's called Victory 1. It's a cruise ship that comes out from Detroit. We saw it when we were motoring past Detroit a week and a half ago. So it makes a trip up here and back. And that's it. We're looking forward to visiting a Little Current, doing a little provisioning, little shopping, picking up some little things here and there, and then we'll be on our way for a couple miles beyond here. Little Current Town Dock, sailing vessel Goliath.
Sailing vessel, Cap Jack over. Port Looker, go ahead, Cap Jack. Port Looker, same goes for us, it's a 6-foot sailing vessel. You have room on a city dock at the entry building. Roger that, we have plenty of spots. Well, this is the last cat. You like them? Are you familiar with our marina? Negative.
So we are securely tied up now on the B dock, and it went pretty smooth. But as you can see, there are boats still circling around. Some of them already docked themselves along the wall, which is right where that Victory 1 cruise ship is. But these guys in red shirts here work for the town dock, so they've been helpful in trying to get everybody in, but it's kind of like this huge rush when all the boats come through every 2 hours under the bridge and try to find dockage. We had talked to them on the phone about an hour ago and kind of got an understanding of the process, and that we would need to call them on the VHF once we came through the bridge. And thankfully they remembered us and got us in the queue early, but these other boats started calling on the radio with us as well as we came through, and everybody was kind of like jockeying to get the attention of the guys on the dock with the radio and trying to understand what their slip assignment was going to be. And you can see that people are still circling. You can see in the distance there's boats coming in along the wall right in front of the Victory boat. That's another option here in a little current. So they got this long wall. Would it be even more space if the cruise ship wasn't there? But wall space, and then they've got these floating docks here that some people like us just come for the daytime, and others stay overnight on the floating docks. So that's the situation, as everybody kind of jockeys around, and especially these two big sport fishing boats try to make their way in. This is Little Current. All right, we're sailing along here. Just passed through Little Current, and we're westbound, actually a little bit north now, through the Wapuno Channel. And this is Grouse Island. And we are humming along. We've got, I don't know, maybe a 10-12 knot breeze. We're on a reach. This is how Thalia loves it. Broad reaching. Doing about 8 knots. Jib's just a little ways out. Main's just a little ways out. Water gurgling everywhere. This is good.